then guys, on Xavi Simons, today some messages from the player, removing Red Bull Leipzig from his Instagram bio, so quite a clear message. Someone said, but no, this is not a transfer message, it is a transfer message. Xavi Simons wants to go. Xavi Simons doesn't extend the contract. 2 years left on his contract. He's not going to sign a new deal. So he's sending quite a clear message. He doesn't want to stay at Leipzig. He wants to go. Chelsea are in very advanced talks over personal terms, as I always told you. So it's not a problem. Xavi Simons wants to go to Chelsea, for sure. So now the two clubs remain in direct contact. The two highest people at the club on both sides, Red Bull Group and Chelsea, discussing on the transfer fee. The negotiation continues. Then, of course, expensive deal in case they want to go for him. Let's see what happens there. And then guys, on Xavi Simons, let me mention that the contacts between Chelsea and Leipzig continue. For Chelsea, the priority is to find a solution also for Christopher Nkunku as soon as possible. Nicolas Jackson, Christopher Nkunku. So these are the two priorities. And then Garnacho is there waiting. But also Xavi Simons. Xavi Simons wants to go to Chelsea, and Chelsea maintain their contacts with Leipzig. The possibility to include Nkunku for Chelsea is a yes. For the player, depends on what kind of opportunities there will be. Nkunku would love to play Champions League football, but Leipzig are not in European football this season, but he knows the club, he knows the environment, he was already there, and so Nkunku could be open in case there will be a good proposal from Leipzig. So let's see what's going to happen. In terms of conditions of the deal, the interest from Leipzig is genuine, absolutely. It would be in the same conversation as Xavi Simons, but separate deal. So not a direct swap deal, but for sure, Nkunku, Xavi Simons, Tyreke George, all these discussions are taking place between Chelsea and Red Bull Leipzig, with Chelsea mission to go for Xavi Simons. They appreciate the player, they like the player, they want him, he wants to go to Chelsea, now trying to find the right structure of the deal for Xavi Simons to go to Chelsea, and for Christopher Nkunku to find a new club with Red Bull Leipzig being an option in this transfer window. And so guys, let me know your thoughts on all these stories. A lot to say, of course, from Savinho to Grealish, McKetty, Rodrigo. What's your feeling on that one? Real Madrid, Man City, let us know your opinion. And then Xavi Simons, and then Christopher Nkunku and more. Guys, remember to like this video, turn on the notification bell, subscribe to the channel. See you soon with Fabrizio.
January. Things have stepped up now. There's talks ongoing now between Chelsea and Manchester United. And this is a really important deal that United get right, because they've been really active in the transfer market in terms of bringing in players. Now the priority is selling players. Alejandro Garnacho would represent pure profit from a profit and sustainability perspective. Previously, they were looking for around 70-60 million pounds. I'm unsure they're going to get that right now because of a number of conditions. The fact he's been frozen out of the first team picture, he's not training with the first team squad. I know Ruben Amorim says he'll be reintegrated if there isn't the market value met by a club like Chelsea, but also Ruben Amorim said that Garnacho was looking for a new type of leader. He's looking for a new type of project. So you'd expect him to depart. Chelsea, yes, they have a number of wide players, but all these different wide players have a specific profile as well. We know Garnacho is a very, very talented player. Perhaps he needs the right manager and the right club. So I think this is a deal that could happen. Chelsea want to try and sign him before the end of this transfer window. I think he will depart before the end of this transfer window. I think he'll probably head to Chelsea as well.
Okay. Just want to pivot slightly over to Chelsea. Why would Chelsea want Garnacho when you look at what they've got?
It is very interesting because, of course, they have so many options out wide. Pedro Neto hasn't really shown those numbers that he previously has shown Wolves. But then you'd also argue Alejandro Garnacho isn't necessarily guaranteeing you those numbers either. So perhaps Chelsea are looking to continue a younger profile of player in their squad and probably fits their system a bit more, being an out-and-out winger. I think the question really is that Christopher Nkunku, and I'm sure we'll talk about him soon, but really does he unlock a lot of these transfers, because he's the one who's not playing all that much at Chelsea. We'll have to wait and find out, but I think there's a few wingers there that Enzo Maresca will want more production from.
Okay, well, let's talk about Nkunku then, because he is a potential Manchester United target, although they will not meet Chelsea's £70 million valuation of the forward just yet. Again, this obviously could be something that happens straight after Garnacho if that deal goes through. Just want to get your thoughts on Nkunku, and how he would fit into the Manchester United system, to the Ruben Amorim
honestly,
system.
You couldn't write this. On a personal, listen, I'm so neutral. I have no idea why Chelsea want Garnacho. I'll be honest. They need a goalkeeper. They need help in midfield. So as a neutral, I have no idea why Chelsea would entertain 60 million north for Alejandro Garnacho, but that's a Chelsea issue.
Do you think Nkunku going the other way?
Nkunku going the other way.
Better deal for United.
Nkunku going the other way has some pros and cons. The pros are he fits the system instantly better than Garnacho does. Him playing as a left 10 or a right 10, that's that's cash money for Nkunku. That's what he's made his career off. He's a very talented player. He's 27 years of age. He's in his prime. The problems are injuries since he's arrived here. He missed 48 games via injury last season, 22 games out the season before that.